He can't keep my motherfucking name out of his mouth. Why is that? Is this motherfucker making threats?
Hi lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranad. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where this sister, this black sister who was actually relieved of her duties, all because she chose to air her own opinion concerning all of these social issues. She was relieved of her duties, and now a pan-colored man, who probably is one of the people that reported her and her job just was actually taken away from her, is all out on her platform, shaming her, bashing her on the reason why, she actually deserved what came her way. But the good thing is that you as a MAGA or, pan-colored person or racist person also have so many of your slaves. You cannot, be bashing someone whereby you are not even clean yourself. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, because this is actually have a GoFundMe linked on her bio. I'm gonna, put her name. They could just, search her name using the watermark I'm gonna leave on her own video. Please leave me your thought and let's dive into the said stitch and videos I was able to put, and we are just gonna come back to talk about it.
Candace, is this who you're making fun of who was unallowed today? You feel good and strong about yourself making fun of a man, a father, a husband who was unallowed today? That's what you do? And you wonder why you lost your nursing job? Maybe. Oh, I want to say so much to you. So much. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you should have never been a fucking nurse.
So you tell me, how much do you think I should have to take from some lowly motherfucker that couldn't even pass a goddamn background check to come in my house and clean my goddamn floors? How much of that shit should I be expected to fucking take? Because again, I never said a fucking thing about those girls. Not ever. And that bastard lied and said he was standing up for those children. How in the fuck are you doing that? And I never said anything about those children. This is unadulterated fucking racism and hate. He can't keep my motherfucking name out of his mouth. Why is that? Is this motherfucker making threats? And where is the fucking justice for every fucking day people? Because when I tell you I'm gonna fight this goddamn fight, when I strike that motherfucker, it's gonna stick. And the fucked up thing about it is it takes a lot to make it fucking stick. And we, these unwilling participants in their goddamn games of white supremacy, we're the ones that have to collect all the goddamn evidence while they just be them fucking selves. This is why I say to you, trickle down justice ain't a fucking thing. Help me fight this fight. That motherfucker and every one of these people that's gone on these fucking doxing tours for their virtuous reasons, they're all one kind of criminal or a fucking another. Fucking outcasted for their behaviors in society. That fucker is a parole violee. And that was a fucking threat. I don't get terrorized. I am living in a completely different state right now so I can work to raise this goddamn money, to get a fucking attorney, to fight for justice for every fucking day people, and to make it stick. I cannot do it by myself. I need your help. Jimmy Kimmel's ass is back up on the goddamn stage crying and fucking carrying on and apologizing. I'm not apologizing for shit. And you shouldn't either. We didn't do a goddamn thing wrong. We have a right to speak our fucking minds. And we shouldn't have to lose everything because a fucking loser said so. That fat syndrome-y looking fuck. When I strike, I'm gonna make it fucking stick. I'm trying to set a motherfucking example here. I need your help. Jimmy Kimmel going back to work didn't help anybody but fucking Jimmy Kimmel and rich white men. And that ain't none of us. I've got the will, the capability, the unhinged goddamn white supremacist. Help me fight this fight. Please. We deserve it. So, Jimmy Kimmel's back at work. How about you guys? Any of you that got doxxed by these fucking lynch mobs? You guys back at work? Yeah, I didn't think so, me either. That's because trickle-down justice isn't a fucking thing. If we're gonna get something for ourselves, we're gonna have to fight for ourselves. Jimmy Kimmel's fight is the fight of a rich white man. Raise your hand if that's you. Right. Help me fight for us.
Hey, TikTok fam. Here's another video about another piece of shit that,
Now, Daniel, I know you didn't think we weren't going to find out about this. And I don't know who you paid or how you did it and why this didn't come up in the first background check that we did on you, but I knew it. Something told me something about you. Okay, you fit the profile as you will. But I knew it. I knew you were around here messing with children, and you shouldn't even be around your own damn children. This is your crusader. This is the person who y'all claim is going around here saving kids, and he's doing it for the kids when in actuality he just wants to harass and dox black women, and black women specifically, because he has not done any of this to very many men or no men at all from what I can see. His main the main people who he goes after is mainly black women, or at least that's what it was when he doxed me. Okay, this motherfucker, this parole violating, child injuring. And so we can be clear that we just not talking about injury to a child. Let me show you what kind of injury I'm talking about. There it is. This disgusting motherfucker essayed a child, went to prison for it. He also went to prison for burglary, and let him tell it, oh, he was a kid and this all happened in his youth and whatnot. Motherfucker, you were like 37 years old when this shit went down. And how you were able to get your, what are you, an electrician? How you were able to not only get that license, but also are able to go into people's businesses and homes and stuff is beyond me. And I'm pretty sure it probably has something to do with the fact that you paid to get this scrubbed off of one of your records. It'll never go away because I found it. Oh, we found it. We got it. It'll never go away. But it didn't show up in the original background check. And I wonder why, because this is the most serious shit you could ever fucking think of. And you're going around here, going into people's homes. Do they know that this is on your record? Do any of your affiliates know that this is on your record? This disgusting piece of shit has made a platform out of mainly doxing black women. okay, calling it protesting. He came to my house. He went to my boyfriend's job, standing on the sidewalk talking about he's protesting. This motherfucker is a stalker and he hurts children. And the fact that a bunch of white supremacists, and yes, y'all are white supremacists, have gone on this man's page, give him addresses and information of people who y'all want him to dox because you're fucking sick, and then he goes and does it because he's fucking sick. You're all fucking sick. This shit don't go away, Daniel. I something told me, I knew it. You fit the fucking profile too goddamn well. Something about you, like, this motherfucker look like he fuck with kids. I wouldn't leave him around my kids. And my intuition's right. It usually always is. Not only did he assault a child, but he harbored a runaway. And this is a different charge. It might be a different child. I don't know if it's the same child, different child who traffics children. I don't know. But harboring a runaway, to me, that says you manipulated probably a 14, 15-year-old girl, maybe younger, maybe older, but enough for her to be able to run away and run away with your old ass. Disgusting. Absolutely fucking sick. Absolutely fucking sick. Wallow in this because it will not go away. And I'm glad it's hitting the internet, buddy. I've been doxxed. I've had several of my pages banned, completely banned. 12,000 followers gone. Poof, thin air. I've started over and continue to start over, minding my damn business. But this motherfucker and his followers have went and found every single page that I've created and got the page banned by keep repeatedly flagging it and whatnot. Mind you, Daniel has 2 small children right now with his wife, Crystal. Y'all have 2 small children, toddlers. They look about 1 and 2 or maybe 2 and 3. This man should not be around children at all. And while you're running around here doxing black women and trying to cause harm to black women on the internet, bitch, we got your number. This is not going away, Daniel. But I'm glad we found it.
It's no surprise that there was another mass unaliving in America over the weekend because it seems like they happen almost every week at this point. But I do want to talk about the irony of it being at a church following the passing of Charlie Kirk while y'all tried to convince us that Charlie Kirk was a man of God. And this so-called man of God said it was worth it for random casualties to happen for less strict gun laws. And I don't know if y'all know this, but those random casualties don't happen at a specific time or place. And they very much could happen where people are going to worship the same God that he claimed he worshiped. And before y'all try to gaslight me, let me remind y'all of what he said.
You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year.
Now, I also think it's ironic that people like Charlie Kirk and Charlie Kirk himself were okay with people playing God. Nowhere in the scripture does it talk about man playing God and deciding when people's lives should be taken. Y'all have selective Christianity, and it's weird to me.
This sister is actually one of my favorite TikToker. I have been following her for like years. Like, she's one of the people that I have learned so much from. Like, I have learned so much from her, from Black history, limited African history. Like, she's so gifted, and she does her thing, and she also give her own commentaries. But there are some group of who we're talking about who don't like what she is actually doing, and they went ahead to report her in her place of work. And we all know that so many, black women have been relieved of their work duties, their job. Like so many black women have been, sacked from their workplaces. And now this woman is also one, you know. And now, not only that, she has made so many couples of, some videos on her platform. She needs funds to get an attorney and also to, fight and try to see if she can get her job back. You know, I was also able to put up some stitches from, Jimmy Kimmel that the God sacked, but now he's been reinstated, right? Okay. Now this sister is also in the same shoe. And now this pan-colored man, who is maybe one of the people that reported her to her organization that made them to relieve her of her duties all out on her social platform, shaming her because of maybe her own commentaries. The thing is that she never mentioned she was just giving opinion based on a neutral ground. And now it's as if, okay, I want to use this person as an scapegoat. Meanwhile, the said man is actually they are so quick to come, especially to black. If they see a black woman that is so out there doing what she know how to do best, that is so fierce, they get so intimidated and they look for ways to pick. They look for ways to like, oh, and this man is actually not even someone who even have a right to come for someone to like try to like. They're just trying to be so racist towards this young lady. They're so upset with CK. Why not just channel all of this energy to the person that actually did the do? I've been saying this a couple of times because it's so ironical that A does things to B, and now B is not being cancelled. C that has nothing to do with A and B is being dragged and cancelled. Huh? Seriously. This woman was just minding her own business, trying to do her thing, trying to, give her own social commentaries. But all of a sudden, oh, you're a black woman, right? Okay, we are going after your job. We're gonna go report you. We're gonna. There's this mega supporter who has already made it his own duty to keep track and keep writing down people's, if you have any form of opinion about CK, it goes as far as to get all of his clique to go down to your job. I've stitched about that man several times, telling people to be aware of him. And now this sister right here, she has left. I think she has left her state to another state to go get something, to keep body and soul together. But meanwhile, this dude right here, they are not even perfect. These guys can pretend. These guys they are filled with HA. Like, they get so mad if it happens to be, if something happens to maybe one of those, but if it has to do with other going on, other in school or other, it's none of their business. They are only outraged when it has to do with, and which is not human at all. They just call it spade a spade. Take a chill pill, you people, because everything that is happening has nothing to do with black people. It has nothing to do with the whites always dragging them down the mud, as if, or down the mud. Anyway, love this. Why don't just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you, love this, when I upload the next one.